Amid the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, what could be a sliver of hope.
These 4 Tadano cranes, which have just arrived at Hodeidah port in Yemen, funded by the United States Agency for International Development, will significantly increase the offloading capacity here at the port, ease congestion, and ultimately improve delivery of humanitarian and other supplies to the people who desperately need it across Yemen.
The Saudi-led coalition fighting Houthi rebels in northern Yemen is promising to allow the cranes to begin offloading food, medicine, and other basic necessities. There have been guarantees before, but aid hasn't always flowed. It can't come soon enough.
This is very welcome news. Hodeidah is by far the largest port in Yemen, the one by which the vast majority of imports used to come, and it is also located to the majority of the Yemeni population.
The International Committee of the Red Cross stresses, however, that while aid is arriving in Yemen, it's not coming quick enough. In the city of Taiz, dozens of protesters demonstrated against what they said is government negligence. Government leaders are accused of failing to control the collapse of the national currency or protect Yemenis from rising food prices.
The problem is that humanitarian aid is not enough. This is a country of 27 million people. Humanitarian agencies cannot bring fuel and food and medicine for a whole country. What we need is for commercial imports to come in, and the level of those remains sadly insufficient at this stage.
The poorest country in the Middle East is facing multiple crises. The worst cholera epidemic ever recorded, and a diphtheria outbreak that is spreading quickly. In a country with some of the highest rates of malnutrition in the world, and where more than 8 million people are on the brink of famine. A new report by UNICEF details how children have been scarred by war and says that since the escalation of the conflict in March 2015, 3 million children have been born in Yemen. That's approximately 3,000 every day. UNICEF says more than 11 million Yemeni children need humanitarian assistance. Just one of the many reasons why few believe the suffering of the Yemeni people will end anytime soon. Mohammed, Jamjoom, Al Jazeera.